bung, bung. Don't forget to share the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, just to help us grow. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what it is. It's easy. All you got to do is see one of our posts, share it, or, send a text to a friend saying, look, you got to listen to this shit. It's hilarious. It's the best. Ask for some advice. You got problems, and, the boss man can sort you out. So go have a look at that. So if you share it in any way or fashion, all you got to do is screenshot that share and send it into the Welcome to the Poddy DMs on Instagram, and you're in the running to win free merch, so that it's that easy. We just want you to tell a friend to tell a friend. We're doing the show for free, so do that. If you want to support financially, go to welcometothepoddy.com/store and order one of these just butter soft, wet, soft as baby thighs t-shirts, or a jacket, golf merch. We got polos, we got rain jackets. Get in there and check it out. Buy something, help us grow, man. That's all you got to do. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy, man. And also, if that doesn't float your boat, you can go to bungbungcoffee.com, and with every purchase using the promo code PODDY, PODDY, you get 15% off, and Welcome to the Poddy gets a little bit of a kickback from Bung Bung Coffee. So do that. This coffee is phenomenal. There's been circumstances where there's been a bunch of white people and one black person, locked up in a cabin in the woods, and the black person died first, obviously, from some horrific accident. It's a horror film scenario, and the black person died, as happens. And once the black person dies, the white people come together and they're like, maybe we should have some of this bung bung coffee and get our heads thinking of how we can get out of this situation. And then bung bung, nobody else dies. It's a beautiful thing. You've seen the movie Blood Diamond. That's pretty much bung bung coffee. That's how valuable bung bung coffee is. It's as valuable as a blood diamond. Is it mined for by African slaves? No. Well, the coffee's all South American anyway, and it's also ethically sourced and delivered straight to your door, that delicious dark roast. So if you want to support the show, or you just like a good coffee, go to bungbungcoffee.com and enter promo code PODDY, PODDY, for 15% off all orders. Let's start the show.
1990.
Choose your destiny.
Welcome to the Poddy. Bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the Big Boss Man, aka the Clumsy Jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the Milkman, because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the Steph Curry of podcasting, because this is finals MVP quality shit. Yes, let's get that sports intro. Good God. Shout out to Steph Curry, man, and the Golden State Warriors. They won it. And I'll be the first to say, I've sat in this chair or the other chair. I'm sitting in Boardman's chair today. He's not here. He's out and about doing, research, R&D, or, annual leave. Either way, he's doing something. He's out there. But yeah, I've been sitting in this chair for weeks, months, saying Golden State this, Golden State that. They're not going to do it this year. They're not good enough. I think they're past their prime, all of them. Maybe not Steph. Steph had that very impressive run to start the season, but, Clay coming back off injury, he never looked quite right. I still don't think he looked right in game 6 there where they won the championship. I didn't really like Clay's game. Draymond had his best game of the series to, really shove it in my face. No home loans, but I had been talking big shit about Dre. I think last week me and Lavelle was sitting here like,
Man, you corny.
And then he went and won a fourth championship.
Another one.
In my fucking face. So, you know, I'm happy for him. I like the fact that Steph Curry has now won a championship before KD, 2 with KD, and 1 after KD. So you can stop all that slander. You can stop the front running slander. You know, he kind of proved it in Game 6. They were up all game and he was just torching these motherfuckers. But, you know, he's got the finals MVP, so you can stop that slander. What else is your problem with this guy? Dude, this is, you know, this guy, he's holding it down for Light Skin Nation, honestly, and I'm proud of him. I love him for it. You know, he's pulling up, hitting daggers, finding Wiggins. Like, it looked like he was purposely seeking out Wiggins to hit a 3 towards the end of the game, and he did. And
easy money.
It really finished those motherfuckers off. You know, Jason Tatum, is he that guy? Yet to be seen. It's yet to be seen. Okay? He's still young. Everyone's still, you know, there's been a big shift of people talking shit about Tatum, myself included, especially with the Kobe, you know, the real funny shit he was doing with trying to be Kobe and all that. It was kind of gross, but forgetting about that, when he, every game that the Celtics lost this playoffs, not just in the finals series, but the playoffs, Jason Tatum was a complete liability in. Okay? He's still young. I understand that. He's like 24, 23 or 24. And that's fine. So, you know, Steph had no rings at that time. You know, KD had none. LeBron had none. It's fine. He's got plenty of time he's not in his prime yet. He hasn't primed out, but is he that guy? Is he that guy? Remains to be seen for me. I don't think we can turn around and say he's not, but it's still a question. I don't think we can be saying that he is. I don't think we can be certain that he is. Okay? And I don't think that's an unfair call. Jaylen Brown, dude, the most suspect handle from a guard. Because I don't really watch the Celtics a lot, man. I mean, I guess I just watch games where I can. So I just watch random games here and there for the season, and then playoffs I really try and watch. And so since the Celtics made it all the way through, I saw quite a lot of the Celtics, and I honestly couldn't believe how bad Jaylen Brown's handle was. And then checking, you know, Twitter and, you know, Steve, friend of the show, Celtics fan, you know, he's said that his Jaylen Brown's handle's always been suspect. And bruh, is it frustrating watching this man just drive out of control like Russell Westbrook into the paint, but instead of just like, you know, being able to jump over someone and dunk it like Westbrook could in his prime, he just sort of kicks the ball or loses the handle, and it's ugly. But Jaylen Brown isn't like Mr. Ego, so it's like it's hard to hate him. Like with Westbrook, I'm so ready to jump on this motherfucker, no home loans, because he's just Mr. Ego, like I'm the best this and all that, and it just frustrates me, man. So Jaylen Brown looks like he's about to cry all the time, so I'm sitting there feeling bad for him the whole game. So I don't know, man, but shout out to the Celtics. I feel bad for Al Horford, man. He's 36 or something. I don't know if he can just put young bucks on his back again. That he really carried that. I think Al Horford was the X factor for the Boston Celtics. But well, yeah, you can't really expect that man to carry a team. That was Jason and Jaylen's job, and they're not ready. They're not ready. You know, Steph, bro. Steph, undeniable. he's undeniable now. Like I was on Twitter this morning looking, and people are still slandering this man. It's like people just hate to hate. Most people on Twitter are uneducated, didn't play basketball, maybe up to a high school level. There's a lot of people there that are not well versed in basketball, that didn't play the game or didn't play it at a high level, and that matters. That matters. I think it matters for coaching. I think it matters for analysis. I don't think you can just be an NBA analyst that fucking didn't play the game. I don't think, I never played American football, and you'll notice that I don't sit here and talk shit about the NFL too much. Sometimes I'll bring some shit up, but like I won't really be shitting on too much, because I'm not well versed enough. Did my uncle win a Super Bowl ring? Yes, with the Oakland Raiders in 1976. Yes. 76? Sounds early. I have to double that. It's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast, bro. What was I saying? Oh yeah, AFL. I played Australian rules football to a high school level, came back to Australia from college and tried out for some teams because my agent had contacts. I tried out for about 5 or 6 teams, and I got offered a contract. Okay. But that doesn't mean that I know anything. It means that they thought I was athletic and I had tons of upside. I couldn't kick a footy. I don't understand, why that, like, they don't kick the ball anymore. It's all handballs down through the field just to keep the pace up, I suppose. I don't know if there's defensive strategies. It never looks like there is. Last night, who played last night? It was St Kilda and Essendon. And someone took one of their forwards and brought him back, so they had more men back because they were just getting overrun. I get that, but like that's about the extent of it for me. Man, I'm thirsty. I didn't bring any bung in here. No beers, no waters. Just in here thirsty as a motherfucker, bro. But yeah, I forget why I was saying that. Yeah, I think, people just like slandering Steph Curry. To slander him is so easy to hate. People think they're funny being trolls and all that shit. And go ahead. Most of you motherfuckers are retarded out there, though. The NBA product has been watered down. There's no denying that. With the I think it's the sport, the one of the big 4 sports. So big 4 is NFL, NBA, NHL, and MLB. I think the NBA is the most impacted by the referees. And yeah, I don't know. It just sucks, man. It doesn't suck. I still love the NBA, but you just see it. Everyone sees it. You don't need to be a genius to see that. But, dude, the bias as well. Like, people support their teams and they get blinded. They get blinded by their teams, and they think that the refs are 100% against them. That's not true. I'll tell you what is true. The NBA wants 7 games, or at least 6. They don't want a series. They don't want a finals series to be a sweep. So if you win one game, or maybe even 2 games, they're going to get the next 2 to the other team, or as much as they can. They're probably going to do it on game 2. They're probably not going to let someone get a 2-0 lead if they can help it. They're going to swallow their whistles a bit for one side and really start blowing them on the other. No home loans. And that's the NBA for you, man. And it's hard to watch sometimes. It is fucking hard to watch. But people get blind to the fact that it's not just the product. They think it's their team. Their team's getting, hard done by. And yeah, they are, but it's like if the scores were reversed, if it was 2-1 your team, not 1-2 or whatever, the other team would be getting fucked, because that's how the NBA rolls, man. You think there was only one mobbed up ref, bruh? Donaghy? No, son. Bro, one of them, none of it, the mob never reached out to any other ref. And come on, bro. Come on. They're not doctors. They don't take a Hippocratic oath. Well, they probably take some sort of oath, but anyway, that's not. I put a real dampener on the Golden State Warriors. Congrats to Golden State. Oh my God! Four-time champs for Draymond, Clay, and Steph, man. Congratulations! All you can do is congratulate those guys, man. Yeah. Shit. What else, bro? Oh yeah, that's right. I've got to talk about my week this week. And last weekend, public holiday. It was a public holiday on Monday. So Rach and I took Kenny out. We went into the Adelaide Hills for a feed, and on the way, we got a coffee, and this place was packed because everything's closed on a public holiday. So this place is packed, and I go there, and I'm waiting for ages for my order. And first off, these motherfuckers, you know how when you order a coffee, they're always like, oh, what's the name for the order? I was like, Clay. And they're like, oh, cool. All right. Yeah, just go stand to the left. And then they come out and they're like, Wade? And I was like, what is it? And they're like, oh, long black and lactose-free latte. I was like, oh, yeah, that's me. So they think I'm retarded, They think I'm all fucked up because I didn't answer to my name, but my name's Clay, not Wade. And this wasn't a Starbucks. This was just like a small business cafe. And I've never, bro, Clay's not a wild name. Like I didn't go up there and say my name's Urabashikito, But for short it's Utus, I said Clay. It's one syllable. There's other things called Clay, like dirt. It's not an unheard of word, Clay. There's other people called Clay. There's no Claybron, but I didn't say Claybron, bro. I said Clay. And they're like, Wade? I was like, bro, just how hard is it? Now, the dude was like, the guy taking the order thought he was dope and he's trying to be so cool and quick. He's like, oh, yeah, that's so easy. Like, what's your name? What's the name for the order? Anyway, and I was like, Clay. He's like, yeah, no worries, that's easy. I'll just go stand to your left and we'll go at the coffees right now. I was like, dude, I know it's busy in here, but like, what do you want? Fucking muscle relaxers? Why doesn't your tongue work, bro? Some people are so cool. They actually go full Forrest Gump on you, bro. Like they don't even talk it properly anymore because they think they're so cool. Like the front of like reverse mullet dudes. You know how dudes have like the front of their hair's longer than the back and shit, and then like some of it's got bleached tips in it. A little dangly earring with a cross, but they're like an atheist, so it's like an ironic. It's like ironic religion, like I don't know. I'm trying to think of Catholicism, like it's like ironic Catholicism or something, or Christianity, but ironic, and tattoos on their hands and shit that say like, anarchy, but like then you try and have a conversation with them about like their philosophical views and they're like, yeah, like, and then like, I was sort of like the government, like, I can't believe like electricity costs as much, like lettuce is like $5 a hell of lettuce, right? It's just like, we gotta like self-sustainable. It's like, dude, do some fun, like eat some pussy and strengthen that tongue up, dog. Get your motor skills up or something. And saw your ears out because I said Clay. Wade? It's wild, man. Drake dropped an album same day that the Warriors won. People went ape shit. Oh my God, Drake. Drake really turns niggas gay, bro. I'm not a Drake fan, so I can kind of like not be a part of that, even though I am part of Light Skin Nation. But Drake's like, ever since Pusha T roasted this dude, bro. And we need to Pusha T.
Easy money.
Ever since Pusha T did that to him, Drake really, really seemed to embrace his Jewish side, bro. Drake, and that's no offense to Jews, but like Jewish rappers, warrior. Lil Dicky's the only good one, probably. And that, you know, it's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. But Drake, dude.
Man, you corny.
You're on some fucking cornball shit. And I haven't even listened to this album. You know me, I'm not a Drake fan. I'm not going to go listen to this shit. But I've even seen it online on Twitter, bro. I've been deep in the tweet, bro. And people are like, is this a joke? And one guy came caping and he's just like, oh, you can tell that Drake's not doing this for the fans he's trying to stand up for Drake. He's like, you can tell that this sound is paying homage to Virgil Abloh and that this wasn't for the fans or for the music industry. You want to pay homage to that nigga, go get a tattoo, bro. You don't put out an album that's not for the music industry. What the fuck are you talking about?
Man, you corny.
Motherfuckers are out here dick riding, bro. I can't quite understand that. Did I just cape for Steph Curry? Maybe, but they think because he's a light-skinned family man that he's just gonna take this shit. He got to be out here, and that's why he was out there like, put a fucking ring on it. You know, Steph's out here fucking. He's tired of that shit. People just ragging on his wife. Yeah, she's got a big face, but she's still bad. She's still bad. Yeah, her face is mad big. But I've seen big faces before, bro. I like a big face. As long as it's printed on a $100 bill, I'll take a big face. You know? Aisha Curry, you know, her face is bigger than her head. So that, I don't know how that works. It's scientifically impossible, but somehow she's wrapped it around there like the skin on a basketball. I don't know how that works. That's a big fucking face, bro. It looks like a cow's gonna jump over it. You understand? And a spoon's gonna run away with that motherfucker, bro. What was I talking about? Shit. Let's get the Drake's fucking album, bro. That's right. Yeah, so I haven't listened to it, so I can't talk shit about it. I'll sit here and say it sucks without listening to it. Honestly, Nevermind, it's called. Ugh. Disgusting, bro. Drake's just like a gross looking guy, bro. You know? He just seems so gross, bro. He seems like I would think that he wears women's perfume. Like he looks like he smells like a woman to mask BO that honestly smells like butter chicken. He looks like he smells like butter chicken before he showers. And then when he gets out of the shower, he kind of smells like rose petals and dandelions or something crazy that like a woman would wear, like Chanel or like you know, gypsy water or some shit. That's what this nigga looks like. He's gross to me, bro. He looks like, bro, honestly, if he wasn't the biggest rapper in the world and you showed me a picture of him, I'd be like, oh yeah, he works at 7-Eleven. He's a black Jew that looks Middle Eastern, bro. Or like Armenian, maybe. He looks like he would bedazzle his jeans if he didn't have a stylist. He would just be out, he'd get like his 6-year-old niece to bedazzle his jeans for him. That's what he looks like. He looks like, I guarantee there's a no shoes in the house rule at Drake's house. Okay? Even though he's got, you know, a cleaning service and stuff, he still does that shit. He looks like the kind of guy that would buy a jar of Nutella just to eat it with a spoon. You understand? That's what he looks like, bro. And he'd heat the Nutella up in the microwave and shit, like just do some foul shit. So it's all runny and like gets caught in his beard. Like he's got no shirt on and is drizzling down his chest on accident, bro. And he's like strong but like not cut, so he just looks like a cloud. He's just all puffy and shit. He's like an amateur sumo wrestler. He's an amateur everything except rapper, this guy. All he does is just like think he's a part of every community, but no one wants him there. No one wants him there except like ultimate dick riders, bro. Star fuckers. You understand? I sound jealous, but I'm not. I'm not jealous of Drake, bro. Don't want to be him. I don't want to be the guy that Pusha T fucking bodies, bro.
Easy money.
I wanted to body some people this morning, bro. I went grocery shopping. And, dude, people are so fucking selfish, bro. Everyone thinks they're so important, bro. I almost got double cut at the entrance. I was just trying to grab a trolley. Some old man wearing a mask, pussy, jumps in front of me and grabs the trolley I was going to grab. And I was like, okay. And I stood back. Let him do it because he was an old man. And then this like Indian dude tries to cut in and get the and I had to step in at this point because now I'm getting walked all over. I was like, nah, bro. And I took my trolley. I go in there and like people don't know where they're going, so they just stop and stand there and they're like, what did I want again? What's my favorite food again? And it's like, hey, fucking buy something. Pick something up, keep it pushing, because now I'm stuck here. I can't move because I'm waiting for you, you fuckwit, you know? I'm getting pissed, all right? So I'm getting a bit frustrated. And I'm trying to weave my way around, trying to get around everybody who doesn't know what they're doing, lacking focus, bro. These motherfuckers just don't, like, they're like the only people there, like no one's behind them or in front of them. Dude, one fucking idiot, she stands in the middle of an aisle, and an aisle's got enough space for two shopping carts. One on the, and you'd go left like you do when you're driving. This bitch is in the middle. Her cart's on the far left. She's bent over looking, and then she doesn't grab anything. What are you looking for? Get a fucking shopping list, dude. What are you doing? You ever been to the shops before? In, out, get, grab, bunk. That's what I do. I'm like, okay, I've been here before. I know what I want and I know where to get it. Brrr, cut. Dude, honestly, and that fucking little man with his little mask, bro, 2 more times he got in my way. 2 more times he got in my fucking way, bro. So I'm not really into that. And he's like, bro, one of the times I was in the freezer aisle getting, frozen peas, in case I get comboed up and I need to, reduce the swelling in my eyes. I was getting some frozen peas and this dude opened the freezer that I was standing at. He opened it. Nah, bro. I'm not about that. I am not about that shit, dude. I'm off that. completely. So I'm in there and I'm just like, this is important. This is important to note because every couple of weeks we got to come back to gun violence in the US on this show. And this is why you shouldn't have guns. Because if I had a fucking gun, bro, I would have shot that place up. I'm telling you. If I had dude, I fucking hate the grocery store, dude. And yeah, it is partly my fault for going grocery shopping on a fucking Saturday. But you cannot just be in there doing your thing without thinking that it's going to impact other people. If I had a gun on me, I would have fucking lit that place up. Honestly, it was foul in there. Dude, you know you get a whole cauliflower and they leave like heaps of the stalks on around it so it weighs more? So I stood there and I ripped all those things off before I bought that cauliflower, bro. And that's fucking...
Easy money.
Sensational. You need to go in there with a plan, bro. And I ripped the stalks off of that bitch because they were trying to rip me off. These motherfuckers. Dude, I went to grab a pumpkin and a woman rammed into my shopping cart. And I was like, if I had an AR-15 right now, you'd be the first to go. Dude, honestly, a grocery store is everyone's so fucking self-entitled in there. It's like an airport. It's like an airport for poor people, bro. People who don't have passports and don't have the money to travel, and they're just like, oh, I guess I'll never go to Italy, but here's some San Remo fucking pasta sauce. It's not even organic. It's $2 a fucking jar. I'll get that and I'll pretend I'm in Italy. And I'll go and get a McCain's fucking pizza with pineapple on it as a side dish. You fucking poor cunts. Get your money up. And then you're at the airport and people are like cutting in the security line and like running past you. It's like, oh God, people are so self-entitled, bro. At least the airport's got a security system. You know, it's like a grocery store is more worried about you stealing a Mars bar than fucking torching the place, you know? These motherfuckers are like, oh, let's get some fucking tacos and instead of traveling to Mexico. And then the person that actually is traveling to Mexico like bumps you in the middle of the like the plane's not going to leave without you. Like you're all lining up to show your ticket and shit and someone wants to cut the line. And it's like, hey, this plane's going to wait for everyone to get on it. They'll even do announcements for people who are late. You fuck. Unbelievable, bro. And that's why Australia doesn't have guns, bro. And that's good. Because that Coles would have been shut for a few weeks, I think. Oh, I forgot to say, at that coffee place where they called me, waiter. You know, it's a cafe. People like going to cafes with their dogs. Some lady had her dog there. And then there was 2 guide dog puppies in training. And one of the dogs, like that wasn't a guide dog puppy, was under the table where this lady was drinking her coffee. Bit one of the guide dog puppies, bro. Bit it on the nose. I seen it. I witnessed a hate crime, bro. That is like me just seeing, you know, two blind people with I don't know what those sticks are called where they can feel what's in front of them and it's got the ball on the end. I see 2 of them and I go up and bite one. That's a hate crime. That's what that dog did. That is a fucking hate crime, bro. But that lady just got up and left straight away. She left her coffee there, steaming. She was so embarrassed, bro. She was out. Man, I would have gone too, bro. Bro, at least she's not Vince McMahon.
Fuck that.
Vince McMahon is out here on some sicko shit, bro. I'll see if I saved the the tweet. I don't really know how to save tweets, so I probably won't spend much time on this. No, I don't know how to bookmark tweets and shit, but sexual assault allegations. I guess he had I think it was the first female referee he had in a limousine and was like, we have to let you go unless you suck my dick. There was like, all wild shit. He's like feeding steroids to all his wrestlers. Dude, he stepped down as CEO or stepped aside for a while this all, dude, this motherfucker is done, bro. There was a storyline in WWE. I'll never forget it. It's crazy, bro. There was this storyline. I think the wrestler's name was Trish Stratus. You have to check that. But she had some things.
Very nice.
And there was a storyline where Vince McMahon's wife was paralyzed. Okay, and he wheels her out on the main stage, wheels her out, and parks the wheelchair, and has her watch him just tongue down Trish Stratus right in front of him. In front of her, which is fucking bonkers, bro. He's like, I want to cheat on my wife and I want her to know about it. And so I'll write it. I'll write it into the storyline. I'll never forget it, bro. You have to Google it. You have to Google it. It's nuts. I don't even know what you'd look up to find something like that. It seems illegal. This motherfucker is nuts. He's done for, mate. He's absolutely done for. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to talk too much about it, but like, honestly, dude, that dude he's on some real sicko shit. We got some Clay's reviews. Let's do it. Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's reviews. I watched on Netflix The Old Guard, and that stars Charlize Theron, and she looks exactly like Cillian Murphy's, older brother, probably. In it, she looks just like Cillian Murphy's older brother. She looks mad boyish. She's still hot. I've got a big, I want to call it a soft spot, but it probably ends up being more of a hard spot for Charlize Theron. But, yeah, she looks like a boy in it, and the dialogue is fucking shit. Some of the choreography is pretty dope. Stunt-wise, the story's stupid. It doesn't make sense even at the end of the movie. And I think there's a second one coming out, a sequel to this garbage, man. But, if you like, I don't even know. I don't know what you're supposed to like if you like this. Action, I guess. Action, corny shit.
Man, you corny.
But yeah, it doesn't get much from me, man. It's nothing special. There's a couple of good special effects where it's pretty much like they've done some CGI and then reversed it. They hit rewind. Very good, well done. Great job. So yeah, nothing special there. Cannot believe there's a sequel to it, but they set it up for a sequel. Spoiler alert, but yeah, fuck, bro. 5.5 out of 10. And that's Clay's reviews for today. I think we got some fuck shit here, which is rare. But let's hear it.
You take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. Take some fuck, then some shit, then some fuck, then some shit. You got a fuck shit stack, a fuck shit stack. It's a stack of fuck shit on top of itself, nigga. Shit stack. Take some fuck, then some.
So this one is coming in from Katie, and it says, Jackson County woman. This is the headline. Jackson County woman says she caught STD in car. Auto insurance could pay out $5.2 million. This is a pretty long article, but I did give this a read earlier. Basically, this woman had sex in a car and caught an STD from the guy in the car and he didn't tell her that he had an STD, and now she wants a payout from the car insurance because they had sex in a car, and it's looking like it could go ahead, which is straight up fuck shit. That is just a money grab. Go get some penicillin or something, bro. Like, go see your GP and she's gonna be sweet, unless you got like HPV or HIV or what else? Herpes. You know, nothing's really that bad these days. I think HIV is pretty bad. But like, look at Magic Johnson, and he must not have a Magic Johnson. Honestly, that's a pretty hacky joke. Let's not even continue with it. Yeah, dude, that's wild, Katie, and that is some fuck shit. So let's have I can't just read this thing. Yeah, it is HPV. So there you go. Yeah, he didn't disclose his infection status, and the woman was awarded $5.2 million. Geico, the insurance company, is trying to get a new hearing. Yada yada yada. Okay, we got another listen to this fuck shit here from Keegan. I know a few Keegans. Keegan Brooksby, Keegan Boshoff. Two people rescued after falling in tank full of chocolate in Pennsylvania. Okay, straight after the Johnny Depp trial, that's what we're doing. We're going full Willy Wonka on him, bro. Remember that fat kid? Did the fat kid do that? Wasn't he like drinking from the chocolate river and he fell in and he died? Isn't Willy Wonka just a bunch of kids dying by candy? Just gluttonous fat fucks. Remember that blueberry girl? I forget what her name was. But she ate something and she blew up and floated away, never to be seen again. Charlie's like the only motherfucker that didn't die in that movie, I'm pretty sure. It's actually a tragic film. I don't know if that's accurate, but that's the way I remember it. What does this article say? Two people were rescued after falling into a tank full of chocolate at the Mars and M&M factory in Pennsylvania. Both patients were transported to the hospital. One patient was transported by helicopter, one by ground. Extent of their injuries is unknown. Fire crews have eliminated pulling them straight out of a tank. What's that mean? They have to cut a hole in the side of the tank to get them out. Fantastic. We are currently actively managing the situation. Fuck. Speaking of insurance, you got to fucking get a whole new tank after that. Craziness, bro. People are out here so fat that they get like, have I done a tour of a candy factory? I don't think so. I've been to the Fruit Chocks factory, but that's really more of just a shop where they make the chocolate in the back. I've been on, tours of breweries. That's fine. But when you're going to a chocolate factory, bro, and you're straight up living the life of the children from Willy Wonka, you deserve to fall in the thing. You are an embarrassment. You were an embarrassment the moment you bought the tickets. So falling in the chocolate tank changes nothing in terms of your embarrassment status. But that is some fuck shit, bro. But honestly, I think we've only got one more thing today, and that's advice.
We need to move Lonzo. That ain't no problem. Huh? That ain't no problem.
This one's coming in from Nolan, which is crazy because like that sounds like the man has to be at least 65. I don't know that I've ever met a young Nolan, but let's hear this. My girlfriend has an issue with me bathing my daughter. Oh, just had a problem swallowing. Hopefully that's nothing major. Hey boss man, the title pretty much says it all. I've been a single dad practically all of my daughter's life, so obviously I've been bathing her since she was a baby. However, my new girlfriend of 3 months has an issue with that. She claims it's inappropriate and that dads in general shouldn't be bathing their daughters. We don't live together, but I just don't know how to get her to stop bothering me about this and get her to see my point of view on this. I wish you said how old your daughter is, because like if you're practically all of my daughters like if your daughter's like, you know, up to I don't know when you stop bathing a kid, but like let's say up to 3 years old. I think there's no problem. Like kids need help with hygiene. They're disgusting. They don't know how to sort it out. Sometimes I forget to like, you know, wash behind my ears. You know, I'll wash my hair, I'll wash my beard, I'll wash my face, I'll do my neck and stuff. And I'll just forget behind my ears. And I'll get out of the shower and I'll start drying myself. And I'll be like, fuck. And I have to get back in the shower and do behind my ears. So imagine a kid, bro. A kid doesn't know how to, you know, wash their asshole and everything. So 3 years old, you know, I'd like to, you know, hopefully your daughter's not 14. That's why if she's 14, then that's why your new girlfriend's like, what's wrong with you, you pedo fuck. But no, I'm guessing your kid's young, and I'm guessing that your girlfriend's young. She sounds like a big fucking idiot, honestly. That what fathers aren't allowed to bathe their children? Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Dude, I've talked to you guys already about how disrespected I felt by the nurses in the hospital simply because I was the father and not the mother. And I think in 2022, that shit's got to go. Hashtag dad lives matter. And no, break up with your girlfriend, bro. Fuck that bitch. I hate her. Thanks for writing in, Nolan. This one here is from Ryan. And I know Ryan's. My old best friend, my best friend in primary school, his name was Mitch. He had an older brother named Ryan, and he was faster than us. But I guarantee right now, or not right now, but when I was in peak physical condition as a professional athlete, I was faster than that motherfucker, bro. Shout out to Ryan, though. I think my 11-year-old brother is gay. How well am I handling the issue? Milkman, I'm 17. I've had a lot of hints that my brother is gay over the years, like he always has obvious crushes on boys and never girls. Yeah, that's usually good hint there, Ryan. My stepdad is very Republican and against that, and our mum is a yes woman who goes along with everything he says and lacks the brain power to think for herself after years of heavy drinking. Sounds like you respect your mother, Ryan. That's good. I was out with my brother at a mall yesterday and left him in a food court with a bunch of stands to take our 4-year-old nephew to the bathroom. When I came back, he was engrossed in his calendar. That's like the men's swimsuit edition with a bunch of guys in just swim trunks and Speedos. It was really obvious from his reaction to me finding him that he wasn't just looking at pictures of beaches. He tried to put it back quick after I found him, and he was shaking and almost crying as we walked into the game store that he's usually all over. I just told him it's okay to look a bunch of times. And when we left, I left him again for a bit. I actually bought the calendar thinking it might make him feel better. But I'm having second thoughts where I should actually give it to him. There aren't any R-rated pictures in it, but I'm still worried about our mum or stepdad finding it and thinking something's up. Not to mention him being super embarrassed and wanting to just put the whole thing in the past. I'm glad that you're trying to be supportive. What was your name? Ryan, was it? Yeah. I'm glad you're trying to be supportive, Ryan. Don't give him the calendar. It could be risky, considering your parent and your alcoholic, seemingly stupid mother. Just tell him you're there for him. It's his journey and he can do what he wants with it. It's not your job to assist him to come out of the closet, but just tell him that you're always there for him no matter what. If he wants to talk to you about anything, you're there for him. Just let him know that kind of stuff. Don't give him the calendar. He could be embarrassed by that and all that kind of shit. So that's what I would say is just tell him you're there for him and be there for him. And that should be all right. I forgot to make fun of you, but let's just go to the next one. This one coming in from Lewis, straight guy, but what's your opinion on a straight guy sucking other guys' penis? do I need to read this email? My opinion is that that's gay, my brother. And that's okay. But you're not straight. Let's listen. Let's read. I've been somewhat ready to meet up with a guy to masturbate with him to porn, and I have this thing for getting off to big penises. Like, if all of a sudden during I want to suck it, should I? Thing is, I don't know how I would feel or react after, and that's what's holding me back. Now, mind you, I won't have sex with a guy, and no kissing certain things is just off limits. Any advice? Yeah, dude, here's some advice. You're gay. No, but anyway, if you want to go to a little masturbation party or whatever, you go ahead and do that. But you can't just suck a dick without consent. You know, consent's huge in the streets these days. You need to ask him if he just be like, hey, is it cool if I suck your dick? Being a straight guy that likes to get off to big dicks, dude, is that's called being gay, okay? Or at least, at the very least, bi, but you're not 50-50, dude. You're 60-40 on the gay way. Understand? You wanna beat off to straight porn with another man and then suck his dick? You're 60-40, bro. 60-40. All right? That is 60-40, dude. Okay, that might be 75-25, dog. That's nutty. No offense, but all right? That's gay. You're in denial, which is fine, but my job is to help you find out that you're gay. All right? It's cool, bro. It's cool. No one's mad at you. No one's going to be. But that's gay. Yeah, man, I think you probably, you need to let this person know if you're going to do some move like that. You can't just be, especially if he is straight or allegedly, you know, I've heard of like, you know, the soggy biscuit or, you know, limp biscuit or soggy sayo or whatever it is, but that seems gay to me. I'd never play that game. And I would think that yeah. I mean, I've told you guys that I was probably in grade 6 and I went to a birthday party. It was a sleepover party where, you know, we played video games and ate junk food and watched movies and whatever else. And once we turned the lights out for bed, one of these guys is like, do you guys masturbate yet? And then he started talking us through. He's like, everyone start doing this. And I think, like, I don't know who else did it because the lights were off, but I didn't do it. I was like, so grade 6, I was probably 10 or 11, I think 10. And I was like, this is gay, bruh. So I think, you know, what you're doing is for sure gay, and that's fine. But you can't just suck a dick without consent. And you can't just suck a dick and say you're straight either. That's obtuse, I would say. Does that make sense to you, bro?
Easy money.
Anyway, this show's honestly easier with Boardman here, but you know, everybody needs a break. Maybe he would be here more if you guys bought more merch and I could pay him more dollars. You understand? So go to welcometothepoddy.com, buy some merch. Go to bungbungcoffee.com, enter promo code PODDY for 15% off and a kickback to Welcome to the Poddy. Share the show for a chance to win free merch. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what it is. Welcome to the Poddy on everything. I love you guys. Do not forget to love yourselves, and as always, bang, bang.
Sub-Zero, take your breath away with your own pillow. I'm moving in silence through the night. There's no stopping me, not the Black Widow. I'm kicking it swiftly, Liu Kang flow. Cybernetic enhancements, I'm Kano. I'm proficient at war like Jax, but I got nothing to prove like John Cage though. I got an arsenal full of techniques. Enter the dragon like Bruce Lee. I'm dangerous, so dangerous. You don't want me.